Let us sit down for 2 minutes in silence. Bring your mind's attention to your breath. Just observe your breath, the gentle touch of your breath at your nostril and inside the wall of your nostrils. Inhale deeply and exhale deeply. Be aware in the present moment. Gently open your eyes. Let us begin with on sound. Namaste. Welcome. Today we will do a class regarding a warm-up and bit of diaphragmatic breath, because in this situation when we are at home we need to take care of our body, especially our breath, nutrition. So in this class we will do a little bit of warm-up and try to learn how to do the diaphragmatic breath, the breath to optimize the use of our lungs. Okay, because our lungs has a capacity which generated with the certain muscles. Basically start with your diaphragm, which is the basic organ for the breath, and is supported by the intercostal muscles and the clavicle bone. So these three organs support our breath. But what happens in the normal when we are angry or we are not breathing deeply, the diaphragm, the primary organ of our breath, reduce its work. And then our lungs, the base of our lungs get not feel completely with the breath. For that we have to do diaphragmatic breath, a pattern of the breath which optimize our lungs. Because when you see a little child, the breath of the child, they breathe with their diaphragm, and with the long run, maybe because of our physical work, mental thoughts, or our habits, people shift, average young person, they shift their breath slowly toward their chest and then to the clavicle. Usually the person suffering from the asthma, they have only region allow the breathing is the clavicle, and they have the sound with the breath like because their diaphragm is obstruct. So in this class we will learn how to optimize our lungs and give a maximum volume of the lungs to filled with the oxygen and supply the oxygen to our body. In next class, we will also learn a theory class what are the importance of the oxygen and how it's important for our body. Okay, so taking a lot of time, let's go to the practice. Okay, for practice, we have to stand up and still not. Sorry. Yeah, separate your legs apart. Bring your arms over your head and stretch your whole body. Exhale, bring your arms down. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, bring your arms down. Couple of times, repeat it. Exhale down. Open your chest area. The last round, bring your buttocks down like this. Bring your arms over your head. Inhale deeply. Exhale down. Very good. Separate your legs a bit apart. And then bend side to side. Exhale, bend to the left side. Inhale, come up. And then exhale, go to the other side. Good. Separate your legs a bit up far. And now inhale, bring your arms over your head. Make a fist, cross your arm. Turn to the left side. Exhale, bring your arms and torso down. Inhale. Separate your legs a bit more. Exhale down. Bring your palm and bend your knees side to side. Do without touching to the floor with your arm. Go up. Join your legs together. Bring your arms in front. Turn your upper body side to side. Okay, now bring your arm here and then twist side to side like and then come back. Now bring your attention to your legs. Lift your leg one by one. Then lift your legs up as high as you can. And then to the back. Okay, now a bit faster. The heels will touch to the thigh. Okay, come down and then move side to side. Jump. Turn. Okay, now open your arm and open your leg. Well, come down. Now, when you feel your heartbeat and your breath is pumping faster, put your right hand at your chest and left hand at your abdomen and just observe that which palm is moving faster. Is it the right or the left? Just observation, and simultaneously observe how your breath and heart rate is settling down. You will observe that your breath is settled down, your abdomen is moving deeply, your heart is comparatively resting. Now, our body is prepared to train for diaphragmatic breath. Okay, for that, lie down on your abdomen. No, first lie down on your back. Let your breath settle down. If you're feeling too much, you can also bend your knees to let your buttock rest. Tuck a chin to let your whole spine resting on the floor. Now put your right palm at your chest, left palm at your navel center, and let your left palm move freely with inhalation. When you inhale, your left palm is going gently up toward the ceiling, and when you exhale, it's going down toward the spine. Just observe this movement of your navel center with each inhalation and exhalation. Now, put your palms besides your abdomen, below your lower rib cage, and observe the expansion and contraction of your abdomen with each inhalation and exhalation. You can also making your leg apart, resting, or you can take support under your knee if you feel. Tuck your chin to let your spine resting on the floor completely. After some time, you will feel that your abdomen is expanding like a balloon in both the direction with inhalation, and with exhalation, it's shrinking toward the center. You have a sandbag, you can use it also. Put at the abdomen and let your diaphragm exert a pressure with inhalation up and with a inhalation up and with exhalation down. Feel the weight of the sandbag with each inhalation and feel with exhalation how the sandbag is settling or getting down. Here the quality of the breath should have deep breath, rhythmic breath, continuous breath, and silent breath. These four qualities should be in the breath. The breath should be deep. Inhale deeply with the comfort as long as you can inhale. Let the sandbag grow up with exhalation. Deeply exhale, let the sandbag go down. But the breath should be continuous, without any jerk, without any pause, and without any sound. There should be no sound in the breath. It will train your diaphragm in the up. And now we will change the position to train the diaphragm. Lie down on your abdomen. It's called crocodile posture or makarasana. Separate your legs comfortably apart, toes outside and heel inside so that your buttock and your pelvis is settled down on the floor. Let your buttock rest. Let your lower abdomen rest. Let your rib, the lower rib resting on the floor. In this position, you are letting your lower abdomen and your chest restricted for the movement in the diaphragm, in the breathing. And you letting your diaphragm move freely, and you are training your diaphragm to give your lungs complete volume to fill with the breath or oxygen. Here, cross your arm like this, one upon other, or like this, as you feel comfortable. And then let your forehead resting on your forearm, but your chest is little bit elevated from the ground, so the chest is restricted, is already stretched and not letting move with your breath. Okay, and you are letting your diaphragm, your abdomen move freely, your lower back moving freely, the side of your abdomen is moving freely with the breath, but your lower abdomen at the pelvis, and your chest, upper chest, is blocked or restricted for the movement, so that your diaphragm has maximum function, maximum expansion and contraction while you're breathing. Let your forehead resting on your forearm and gently close your eyes. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. Deep, continuous, rhythmic and silent breath. When you inhale, observe the gentle pressure of your abdomen, navel center, exerting on the floor. And with exhalation, your navel center is squeezing and shrinking up toward the spine. After the maximum time you want to train your diaphragm, then when you done with it, gently lift your head, open your eyes, bring your legs closer, bring your arms over your head, bend your elbow, put your cheek on the floor, right or left cheek. And from here, take a support of your forearm and come to the Balakasana, the child pose, like this. Forehead on the floor. Here you are giving your spine in a counter movement. Then you were in the crocodile posture, Makarasana. You were in the back bending. Now you are in the forward bending, resting, letting your spine rest on the floor. Gently come up. Sit down. And here we are done with the diaphragmatic breath. And now you can go to the sun salutation, asana practice, or direct to the pranayama or meditation practice. Today we will conclude here just the diaphragmatic breath. Next time we will learn about the asana practice or sun salutation, pranayama or meditation. I will record one more class, just the theory about the diaphragmatic breath, because is a base of all the practice. We do asana, we do all kind of physical exercises without using our potential of the lungs. If we know how to move our diaphragm freely, because diaphragm is a muscle, and muscle has a characteristic that either you use it or you lose it. If you're not using maximum or optimum level of any of your muscles, slowly and slowly you're getting it going to be deteriorated, or it reduce its function. So let your first train your diaphragm to move freely, and then you do any aerobic exercise. You use maximum of the oxygen in your muscles, and that give you a energy, optimum energy to utilize. Then the next class we will take only about the why is important the diaphragmatic breath before any kind of physical practice, physical exercise. And it's more important in this situation of corona and quarantine in the house, when you are not moving a lot, you are eating, as WHO say, we should eat light food, doing every 30 minutes you have to move for 3 minutes, because you cannot sit down more than 30 minutes at one place in one posture, because it's very long time we are staying in the home without moving. So we have to maintain our routine, doing physical exercises, doing yoga, making your mental, and physical health optimum. For that, it's important the breath, the diaphragmatic breath, and this virus also affect directly to the respiratory system. In next class, we will talk more about this. Thank you very much. Let's do 2 minutes of silence. Sit into any mm, sitting posture with your head, neck, and trunk aligned. Gently close your eyes. Bring your attention to the breath, and let your breath move freely. And put your attention to your breath for next 2 minutes. Let us conclude with a chanting सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु